TeamNoSkill, I have a new deck profile for you guys today. It's gonna be a Great Nature deck profile. It's gonna be Hammsuke, and I have all the new cards that came out. I dropped my cards. So let's get started. So I'm still iffy on the starter because this deck is super counter blast heavy. No, it is really budget, and I'll tell you the prices as we go along. So our starter is Telescope Rabbit. Skill is at Counterblast 1, well, it's a Forerunner. At Counterblast 1, rest it, give you into +4, and at the end of turn, retire it. So it's a really good starter. It's probably one of the best starters for Great Nature. But I may switch it for the Little Belly, because it doesn't require Big Belly as a Vanguard, and it gives a free 2,000 power, but it doesn't kill. But if it's a high, if it becomes successful, 20,000 or greater, it unflips the damage or it draws one or something. Okay, so 4 of the new Hammsuke's rival, Cran Hamzo. So his skill is, at the end of the turn, when he gets retired, Counterblast 1, look at the top 4 for a Hammsuke and add it to your hand. And these are like a quarter or 15 cents. They got these for like free basically, because they're not worth anything. This is probably the most expensive card in the deck. Pencil Squire Hammsuke. He's like $5, or hopefully you have him, you can get him for $3 or $2. So his skill is, during the end phase, when he gets put into the drop zone, Counterblast 1, during your end phase, not opponents. Counterblast 1, add a copy of him from the deck to your hand. Now we're running 4 of the new PGs from this set. What the hell's his name? Tri-Ruler Cat. So, I actually like it a lot. They're like $1. But if you have the unflippers, obviously use those. So his skill is, I don't know if it's a he or she, but anywho, its skill is, it's a standard PG, and when it's put into the drop zone during your end phase, Counterblast 1, add a copy of it, and add a copy of it from your deck to your hand. So you can use it as a boost, kill it, refresh with the PG from the deck to your hand. So a deck then, which is nice. And I'm running 2 honorary assistant Mike Sabaru. This card's just too good not to run. On placement, give the unit the skill at the end turn when it gets put into the drop zone. Add a grade 3 from the deck to your hand. And these are probably like $1. But they do sometimes tend to fluctuate from like $1 to $3. On to the grade 2s. We have 4 Hammsuke's rival oil base pen Hamjiro. So he's really, really good. He's like 50 cents. His skill is, during the end turn, you can choose one of your Hammsukes and retire it, and if you do, counter flip 1. So you can basically choose any Hamtaro. I'm just gonna call him Hamtaro because I don't want to keep saying Hammsuke. I'm trying, but it's annoying. So you basically get free effects. We're running 4 of the old school Pencil Knight Hammsuke. Same skill as a grade 1, Counterblast 1. When he gets retired during the end phase, add a copy of him from your deck to your hand. Now we're running 3 Hammsuke's classmate Mechanical Pencil Hammy. So I think she's really good, but I think she's only a 3 of. I might push her to 4 because she hasn't really done much today. So what she does is, when she attacks a Vanguard, put a normal unit of Hammsuke from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck, and she gets plus 4,000, and you choose another Hammsuke, and he gets plus 4,000. And at the end turn, the unit chosen as her effect gets retired. So which means you get effects. So those are the grade 2s, and these are all like quarters. On to the grade 3s. So the only thing about the grade 3s is that I was running the grade 3 Hammsuke today, but it wasn't really working out. But I used him and it was still much better. I just call him Hoarder from Hoarder Here's a Who. Contractory Instructor Taskmaster, huh?
Contradictory.
There we go, my friend said it. Alright, I can't American. So he's basically the budget Cran Tiger. His skill is Vanguard or Regard. When he attacks Vanguard, Counterblast 1, stand one of your units, he gets plus 4, then at the end turn it dies. Then we have 4 of the new Hammsukes. No, those are like quarters. Hammsuke's rival Fountain Pimp Hamkichi. So his skill is Soul Blast 1, choose a normal Hammsuke from your drop zone, and put it to the bottom of your deck. Give 2 units plus 4,000, and at the end of the turn they get retired. And its other skill is Counterblast 1. He gets plus 4,000 power for every 2 Hammsukes. Is it units or rearguards? Rearguards, okay, with Hammsuke in its name. So you can basically pump them up. Only downside is that you're going to be out of Counterblast really fast. And these are like $1 each. On to the triggers. I'm running 8 crit for now. No, actually 11 crit for now. But I will be switching out 3 other crits for draws. So the Chameleon is the exact same thing as the Hammsukes. When it gets put into the drop zone, Counterblast 1, add a copy of it from your deck to your hand. 1 draw. I'm gonna get 3 more of these. Into the Soul plus 3k, because this deck doesn't really draw. This is one of the builds that doesn't draw. And then 4 heals. The crits can be pricey, maybe like $2, but it's not that bad. So I think I'm gonna bump this up to 4. Lifelong Honorary Professor Sylvest. So its skill is if you have 3 or more rearguards, he gets plus 10,000, which is the only reason why I'd probably run him, because that's a free 10,000 boost, so a free outmost, making him 41,000 to the Vanguard with a 5k behind it, or a 7k which makes it 32,000. And its other skill is when your rearguard reaches 25,000, he gets the effect to draw a card. We're running 3 of the cat because it's really good. Omniscience Dragon Herumthrus.
I thought you said it was a cat.
It's a dragon. Shut up. Okay. So his skill is when he attacks Vanguard at the end of battle, you can Soul Blast 1, give a unit plus 4, and then give it an additional plus 4. And if it reaches 20,000 power at that point from his effect, you can draw a card. And we're running 4 Honorary Professor, Immortality Professor Phoeniciacs. Phoeniciacs? Okay. I'm assuming he's Chinese. So he's not whatever. I just think his card's just too good not to run. I know it's not even an on hit. He basically sets you up your board, gives you hand and stuff. So when he attacks, you can give 2 units plus 4,000, and then at the end turn they die. I keep forgetting to get 1. Immortality Professor Kundalini. So he's really good because he unflips damage. So when he's put into the guard circle, you can choose one of your units, and if you do, he gets 5,000 more shield, and at the end turn, you can unflip a damage and retire the unit. So that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. And we will have, like, in a bit, deck profile of the new Murakumo deck profile up in a bit. So remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.